Hi Cancer, welcome to your Harsh Truth video where we examine energies from a very honest perspective. If you're new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. Please do subscribe to my channel if the messages do resonate. And for those of you that already support me on here, thank you so much for tuning in. I have other platforms I'm very active on, such as TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. All of that information will be in the description box, as well as any information that you might need about booking a personal or general reading with me, okay? Let's go ahead and get started, Cancer. And you will notice that I am in a different setup today. I'm actually on the road traveling. I'm out of town, but I just wanted to come on here and just do a few videos with you guys. So let's see. My hope is that these messages will resonate with some of you, if not all of you, okay? See what energy is coming out for you, Cancer. Okay, so we have, what is this? The Six of Swords? The Nine of Swords. Okay, so we have the Nine of Swords coming out as your main energy. Cancer, this feels like a lot of anxiety. Could some of you be having nightmares, sleepless nights? This is really weird. This is really, really, really weird right here. So yeah, definitely with that card coming out, Cancer, feels like some of you haven't really been resting too well for whatever reason. It's going to be different for all of you Cancers, but there's definitely something stressing you out in your mental body. I don't know why I keep hearing that some of you are having nightmares at the moment. So let's go ahead and not waste any time, honey, to see what is going on with you. Okay, so we have the Page of Cups. Okay. We have the Six of Cups. We have the Chariot. There's your energy, Cancer. And we have the Eight of Cups. Wow. Okay. Very interesting, Cancer. So some of you really did, you're missing somebody. This feels like grief, Cancer. Yeah, some of you, and like I said, this is different for everybody, right? But this definitely feels like grief. This feels like some of you could have experienced a major loss here. Could some of you really be missing someone that you lost in death? Could you really be going through the grieving process? You know, this reading speaks volumes to me. I definitely know all too well what it's like, you know, to grieve someone. I am grieving the loss of my mother. And it has been a year for me, over a year actually. Her year anniversary just passed April 10th. So I definitely do get it for those of you who have lost somebody in death, be it a parent or be it, you know, just anybody that you're missing in your spirit here. I know what it's like, Cancer. I do. And you know what? I'm here for you if you ever want to reach out to me. Others of you where this is not someone that you actually lost, this feels like you walked away from a situation. So could it be that for some of you, this is love related? Okay. Some of you, this is somebody that you actually had to take a step back from for whatever reason, Cancer. This could be where this person just wasn't serving you. Or could it be that this person really disappointed you? Because we do have this Eight of Cups energy coming out here, which, you know, can be indicative of a lot of disappointment. You know, you feeling like nothing else can really be done. So you feeling like you have no choice but to walk away. I feel like some of you didn't feel a choice in the matter. If this is concerning a love interest, and it feels like for some of you, it could be with that Page of Cups there. Could it be that you felt like you had no other options, Cancer, but to walk away from this individual? But the reason why I say you didn't want to is because I feel that both of you are empathically missing each other. So let's go ahead and pull and clarify some energy here and see what else is coming out. So top of the Page of Cups, wow, we got the Nine of Swords again. We have the Three of Swords underneath the Six of Cups. We have the Queen of Swords underneath the Chariot card. Wow, Cancer. And then we have the Page of Swords underneath the Eight of Cups. Wow. This is crazy. This is crazy, Cancer. All right. I definitely feel like this is a person. Those of you where you didn't lose somebody in death, like I said, I'm reading that a few of you are grieving the loss of somebody, but others of you, this is not someone that's actually passed on at all. This is a relationship that you fell back from. This is a relationship that you had to, sort of leave alone here. But for all intents and purposes, I am going to address the people that did lose someone in death first. So there's a lot of heartbreak here. There's a lot of pain, grief, turmoil. Some of you really could be needing grief therapy. Maybe you should consider grief therapy. Not saying that, this is something that you have to do, Cancer. But I think that for those of you where, you may not think that therapy is for you, or you may not think that anyone cares, so then you sort of have closed yourself off to emotion because you're just overcome with grief. Cancer, you do have to address the source of the pain, okay? The grief process. You have to actually address it, because what happens is if you don't address it, those feelings fester over time, okay? So for some of you, you've been having a very difficult time dealing with this loss. And, there is no expiration date on grief, Cancer. This grieving process, you never know. Some of you, it could be months. Others, it could be years. You have to give yourself some time. But one thing that you cannot do if you're grieving somebody is cut your emotions off. You have to be in tune, and you have to feel every bit of what's coming out. Others of you where this is a person that you lost and they're still living and you guys broke up, or whatever the case, this, like I said, others of you, this is romantic. I do feel that even though you fell back from this person or you walked away from this individual, somebody is peeping on social media. Could this be where maybe you or them are watching each other on social media, Cancer? And for those of you that are cross-watching, or maybe it's Cancer that's watching you, okay? Definitely there is some, I don't want to say stalking energy, but it's like, there's like the energy of like watching each other. Like, even though we're separated, we claim we're done in the physical, it's like we're still watching each other on social media, however that is. I don't know. Blocking, unblocking, I'm not sure. But I'm just picking up a sign or a synchronicity indication that some of you, even though you walked away from this individual, you're forcing yourself to kind of remove your emotions from the situation. And could it be because they stepped out? Or could it be because they really hurt you? With this Three of Swords energy here, it's almost like, I miss you, but you did me wrong. You did me dirty. You stepped out. You cheated, or whatever this is. Because this Three of Swords does not have to just be infidelity, although for some of you, I'm reading that it is. I feel that some of you really are missing this individual, and some of you are dealing with the fellow water sign with that Page of Cups energy. Some of you could be dealing with the fellow Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio energy. Doesn't have to be, right? But I just feel that with all of this energy coming out, Cancer, you're having a very difficult time processing your feelings. I feel like those of you where this is a romance, you walked away from this person, but you didn't want to. Okay, you didn't want to. It's just like, I just want this person to do right, and it's like you don't feel that they're capable of doing right. But at the same time, it's weird because it's like you blocked each other, but then you're watching each other. So I don't know. It's just really strange, Cancer. And then also, let me just mention with this Queen of Swords, some of you could also be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini energy. Does not have to mean that. I have to address every sign that I see or every possible scenario, right? But I definitely do feel that for those of you who you're stressed out about this breakup, or you're really, it's like the Nine of Swords came out twice, right? So it's like evidently, this is affecting you more than you're leading on. This is affecting you in the astral planes, and that's what I'm getting. Could this be your dreams, your nightmares being like kind of confronting you in the astral planes? And what I mean by that is when you dream and when you go to the fifth dimension, you leave this dimension altogether and you enter the fifth dimension and you're dreaming, you're healing, you're addressing your issues in the astral planes, whether you remember this or not. And I don't know what's making me say that, but it's like I just feel that for some of you Cancers, you really are having a difficult time sleeping, and you really are having what you deem to be nightmares. So let's go ahead and pull some advice on the situation, and let's just see, what's coming out here. Ooh, okay. So we did have this advice fall out, and this is sacral chakra. It says creative manifestation. It says, I have the ability to manifest and create positive outcomes in my life. It is a time for me to manifest what I need. I ask myself, what do I need? I am optimistic and creative in carrying out all of the tasks that come my way, even seemingly mundane ones, and I maintain a positive attitude in all I do. I am open to receive and I am deserving. Yes, Cancer, very beautiful message there about manifesting what you want, having the positivity to manifest the life that you want. Some of you, and of course, this is a harsh truth video, so I do have to keep it real with some of you Cancers, right? Some of you really honestly need to keep a positive outlook on this situation. If you walked away from this individual, clearly there was a reason why you felt you had to do so, right? You didn't just walk away just to do it. You walked away because they weren't treating you right, Cancer. Okay, so now that some of you have walked away from this person, it's counterproductive to walk away but still be snooping. Okay, and I'm not saying that you absolutely are doing this, right? Because again, this could be your partner doing this. But what I'm saying is, if you really are done, okay, with this individual treating you the way that they're treating you, the way that you say that you're done, you need to keep it moving, okay? And I do see where some of you, like I said, you are focusing on yourself with that Chariot card and that Queen of Swords energy coming out. This is like kind of like refocusing yourself, looking at things for what they are and not for what you want them to be. And I like that, Cancer. I like that so many of you are willing to acknowledge your feelings as far as what is and what isn't, but at the same time, some of you are still dwelling on this breakup with this person. So it's almost like, are we wallowing? We definitely don't want to wallow. You know what I mean, Cancer? We want to acknowledge what happened, right? We don't want to get bitter from it either. We don't want to let it make us bitter, but we want to acknowledge what happened, be logical about it. But we also want to make a very positive consensus, and we don't want to allow this to interfere with the productivity in our lives, Cancer. That's what I'm really getting to is, no matter what it is, whether you walked away from this person or they walked away from you, understand that optimism is something that you need, okay? Understand that manifesting a positive outcome from the situation is what you need. And even if what you need is to pray more or to, become more in tune with therapy or whatever you need to do in order to get past this situation, we can't stay there, right? We cannot stay there because it will stunt your healing, Cancer. So those are your messages. We are going to manifest beautiful, positive things for the month of May. And thank you for those that are tuning in. And I'm sending all my love to you, Cancers. I'll see you in the next video.